Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me engage in the conversation.
Oh, it's okay. You're more than welcome.
Okay. All right. So what comes to mind on that,
Mhm.
whether your customers may not know of it from this perspective, however, I believe you will. We think of most disease as hidden, trapped emotions.
Oh, yeah. In fact, the
Okay.
traditional Chinese medicine emphasizes a big part of the diseases, they actually came from emotions. And
Yes.
if we understand the five elements of the traditional Chinese medicine, then you will understand how for example, your anger will affect your liver, you know,
Yeah.
your fear will affect another organ, your overthinking will affect another organ, and how these are kind of like related. So let's say you have a problem with your heart, it may not just be your heart, it may have been caused by another organ first, and then it causes the problem in your heart.
Yes.
So it's all about energy, and this energy are, of course, emotions are energy as well. And
Yes.
when you don't know how to handle your emotional stresses in life, and we have a lot of it, we have loads of it actually. And the worst was during the last 4 years, right? Since the onset of the pandemic until now, people are still paying off their debts, isn't it? So a lot of things happen, and that emotional stresses really have taken its toll on a lot of people. And that's why we firmly believe that this device will be able to assist a lot of people because
Yes.
we're going to unblock the blockages and raise their frequency. Because as human beings, if our frequency is high, we attract not only good things. That's my belief. Nothing religious, all right, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to preach anything. And the law of attraction, as well as when your frequency is high, of course, your cells will be able to function optimally, and it's able to absorb more oxygen. It's able to improve your circulation, and it goes on, right? So that's why during the Zoom product seminar, I pull out Western medical journals to prove to you that electroacupuncture does that. Equi- you know, uh, you know what I mean? Because when I tell you about the Eastern way of thinking, maybe you may not want to understand it. But if I pull out the Eastern way and I use the Western way to explain to you by showing you evidence of what National Institutes of Health is saying this, Nature is saying this, Stem Cells Journal is saying this, and then hopefully you will open up your mind, and then we can kind of like understand better.
They chose the right individual when they chose you. You have you have the wherewithal to help people bridge. So
Well,
yes,
mhm,
so therefore, when you recommend that they start on the lower, excuse me, the lower strength, the lower one,
mhm.
it's giving them a chance, whether consciously or unconsciously, to go through the stages of what they have not dealt with, the
Yeah,
emotional trauma, conflict, shock,
yeah.
etc.
You know, if I may answer you that, tell me if someone is very sick. Obviously, the emotion that comes with someone who is like very sick or probably dying is depression, isn't it? So, when someone is not only depression, but also anxiety, isn't it? And when you have so much negative emotions, negative energy in your body, it's very hard for you to heal. So, with this device, and it puts the electromagnetic wave into your system, right? And it will, in a way, slowly but surely enhance your energy frequency. And by so doing, it's like somebody is in a hole. I'm just using this device by extending my arm to that person and pulling that person out from the hole. But if you ask that person who is in the hole to jump out, there's no way because they just cannot, they don't have that energy or capability.
Mhm.
But the beauty about us as humans is that when you give people hope, right? Whether that hope will manifest into something positive emotionally, I don't know. But when you give people hope, they
Mhm.
want to live and they want to
Placebo
keep.
effect. Placebo effect.
Yeah, so whether it's a placebo effect,
Mhm.
I mean, some people may dispute that, but I believe in it because I told you I'm into mind, manifestation and all that. So it does help a big way. And so this device is slowly restoring, stopping the downward spiral, stopping it, and then turning
Mm,
it the right direction in terms of their energy level within their body of what it should be. So they're on their way to recovery.
yes.